Hi, my name is Matt Noah, and I'm here just to give some status on my pain levels in my legs following the lumbar fusion from February 27th and March 1st. So first I want to show you that I've got on my lower left leg, I'm not going to talk about my lower left leg except to say I had a Bioness stim router implanted along with a decompressing surgery on April 5th. So, left leg, left thigh, not so bad news. Right leg, right thigh, very bad news. So the way I'm going to show this pain is that whenever I tap over in this area here, I really don't feel any pain in my right thigh. Same thing here. If I tap on the inside of this green line, and there's nothing, no pain that goes from here to here. Okay? So I can tap and there's nothing. So if I tap inside this green line area, I can induce pain at a very mild level here in my right thigh. There's a lot of numbness in this thigh, but not a whole lot of pain unless I just do this sort of gentle tapping, and then I can feel the pain over here. Okay, so prior to the lumbar fusion on March 27th and February 27th and March 1st, I didn't have any of the pain in my right thigh, anterior thigh, and that goes for both sides. Okay, so after that, that's when I have this pain. On my right thigh, and you can forget this is just a little test I did. On my right thigh, I have a tremendous amount of pain, and it's not just from this tapping, okay? It's if I'm standing or walking, this part of my thigh gets extremely painful, much like a Charlie horse. The more I use it, the worse the Charlie horse is, to the point where I know I have to sit. So that's the reason I bought a wheelchair, and that's what I use to get around on the soccer field, to do any sort of distance walking. So here, I just discovered this not too long ago, and that is, if I tap with my fist just like this, kind of gentle, I don't induce any pain over here, but from this line over, if I tap, I can get a lot of pain, and I'm showing more intense pain by the darker the region. So over here on the left leg, not much pain even at its worst. Over here, lots of pain. So as I start to tap here, even very gently, I can feel pain up and down here. As I get closer to the black area, and especially as I get closer to the top, closer to my waist, this little gentle tapping induces a widespread amount of pain. I'm not trying to hurt myself at this point. I'm just trying to show that if I really wanted to induce some pain, I would pound a bit. So all this sort of gentle tapping, the closer I get to the black area, the more pain there is. And then it kind of diminishes as we get to here. But this pain can be extremely debilitating, very sensitive. And this anterior thigh is a lot number and more painful than this side. Okay? This is very debilitating. This is the part that's I had some pain up in my upper thigh prior to that surgery, and the two things that happened as a result of the fusion that ended on March 1st is that I did gain more endurance. That is, I can stand longer and walk further than I had before. But the pain in this area seems to have increased, if that makes any sense. So there's a certain amount of some kind of pain that went away, but then this anterior pain really was magnified. Okay, so, and then for the rest of my leg, starting from about here, there is numbness all in through the shin and calf area, and especially right in here on the instep, and right about here in the foot. This part of the foot is fine. This part of my leg is fine. Sometimes behind the knee I'll get some numbness and pain, but that's usually when I'm at the end of my rope in terms of walking or standing. So that's an update on me. Today is June 11th, 2019.